What if you could stop being the prey and become the predator in your own life? Imagine feeling so weak that every day is a struggle. Now picture yourself flipping that script, becoming so powerful that the world bends to your will. This is the blueprint for your transformation, built on pure mental strength. Sung Jin-Woo's power wasn't a gift. It was forged in darkness by following a set of unbreakable rules. Today we're unlocking the 5 mental secrets that turned him from the hunted into the ultimate hunter. And if you can't take notes and apply these, there's your answer on why you'll stay weak. So if you're ready to level up in your own life, you cannot afford to miss this. Secret 1. Strategic weakness. For years, Sung Jin-Woo was called the world's weakest hunter, a title that brought him shame and pain. He was outmatched, constantly injured, and fighting just to pay his mother's hospital bills. We all know that feeling, being underestimated while everyone else races ahead. But here's the secret nobody talks about. His weakness was his greatest weapon. Jin-Woo didn't just accept his weakness, he weaponized it. He treated every failure as a chance to gather vital information. This is the core of strategic weakness. It's not ignoring your limits, it's studying them with cold, hard focus. Every wound was intelligence, teaching him his exact limits so he could shatter them. This knowledge didn't break him, it made him dangerously focused. The world may give you a label, but that label is only a starting point. Jin-Woo uses weakest title as a shield. When no one expects anything from you, you have the freedom to fail, learn, and grow in private. So here's your first mission. List your failures without shame. Analyze them. Treat your mistakes like data. What did this failure teach you? Use that knowledge to forge a smarter plan. Your greatest weakness can become your most powerful source of intelligence. But learning from weakness is just the first step. The real growth happens when no one is watching. Secret 2. The silent grind. In a world obsessed with broadcasting every small win, Jin-Woo chose a different path. He worked in total silence. After the system chose him, he didn't announce his new power or fish for compliments. He simply vanished and put in the work. While the world saw a lower rank hunter, he was secretly and relentlessly completing his daily quests. This is the power of quiet discipline. True strength isn't built for an audience, it's forged in the lonely hours. Jin-Woo understood that seeking praise is a trap. Depending on applause means surrendering control of your own journey. By working for himself, his growth belonged to him alone. The only judgment that mattered was the system, an honest measure of his effort. Think about it. Every time you announce your goals, you leak your drive. Jin-Woo kept that energy locked inside, letting the pressure build into a force that pushed him harder. He knew talk is cheap, but action is king. He let this power do the talking. The rule is to separate your growth from the outside opinion. Set your goals, then disappear to achieve them. Let your daily tasks be a silent contract with yourself. Find satisfaction in the work, not the attention. When you finally reveal your new strength, it won't be with words, it will be undeniable. Now, if you think working alone is hard, wait until you hear about secret number 3. Secret 3. The lone wolf mindset. For most of his journey, Sung Jin-Woo went alone. This wasn't by preference, it was a strategy for explosive growth. He chose complete self-reliance, knowing that forging his power on his own was the fastest path to becoming unbreakable. He saw other hunters as potential risks, so he became a one-man army. This is the lone wolf mindset, taking absolute ownership of your journey. Jin-Woo didn't rely on guilds for strategy or healers for backup. He had to be the strategist, the warrior, and the support all at once. This brutal self-reliance forced him to master skills that team-based hunters never could. It's easy to depend on others, but that reliance becomes a crutch that keeps you weak. The lone wolf mindset is about stepping away from the pack to build your own strength. It's developing the unshakable belief that you can handle any challenge because you have prepared for it yourself. This creates a profound trust in your own abilities. Quick pause. If you're actually taking notes and are serious about this, hit that subscribe button right now and drop E-Rank no more in the comments. Let's show everyone we're building a real-life shadow army of people who refuse to be ignored. Let's go, guys. Your mission is to build independently. While teamwork has its place, find one area in your life to practice total self-reliance. Take on a project alone. Master a skill without guide. Face a challenge without asking for a lifeline. By forcing yourself to be the only solution, you build a confidence earned only when you are your only option. But being a lone wolf isn't enough. If you're not moving forward, that brings us to the most practical secret of all. Secret 4. The daily quest. What made Jin-Woo's growth so explosive? The system. It gave him a clear, gamified path to power. Quests, rewards, levels, and stats. It turned his life into a game where every action had a clear, immediate consequence. He wasn't just trying to get stronger. He was completing specific tasks for specific points to hit the next level. This is the most practical strategy you can adopt right now. Too often, our goals are vague. I want to be healthier. I want to be more successful. These are destinations without a map. The Jin-Woo method is to turn your life into a game. You are the player and you set the rules. First, define your stats. Jin-Woo had strength, agility, and intelligence. What are yours? They could be physical health, career skills, or financial knowledge. Next, create your daily quests. Break your big goals into small, non-negotiable daily tasks. Get healthier becomes 30 minutes of exercise and drink 2 liters of water. Become a better writer becomes write 500 words. The tasks are simple. You either did them or you didn't. Completing them is how you earn experience points. Finally, track your progress relentlessly. Seeing your progress laid out visually is a powerful motivator. It proves your dedication and fuels your drive. Watching your own level rise after a week of hard work is a feeling of power like no other. This turns the grind of self-improvement into an epic adventure where you are the hero. But even with a perfect system, there's one final hurdle that defeats almost everyone, and mastering it is the key to ultimate power. Secret 5. Emotional Mastery. As Sung Jin-Woo's power grew rapidly, his deadliest weapon wasn't his shadow army, it was his absolute self-control. When facing enemies that made S-rank hunters shake, Jin-Woo remained perfectly calm. This wasn't a lack of emotion, it was his mastery over it. He could feel fear or anger, but never allowed it to dictate his actions. He would acknowledge the feeling, contain it, and then act from pure cold strategy. This is the peak of mental strength, creating a space between a trigger and your response. While other hunters panicked and were destroyed, Jin-Woo analyzed his opponent, found the weakness, and executed his plan. His mind was his sharpest blade. The emotional control often defeated his enemies mentally before the physical battle even began. We are constantly hit with emotional triggers. Our reactive mind responds instantly, usually making things worse. The Jin-Woo mindset is the pause. To build this skill, practice observing your emotions. The next time you feel a surge of anger or anxiety, stop, breathe, watch the feeling from a distance, and name it. This is frustration. By doing this, you separate your identity from the emotion. You are not frustrated. You are experiencing frustration. That tiny gap is your power. It allows the emotional waves to pass, letting your logical mind regain command. Then you can ask, what is the most strategic move here? Start with small annoyances. Practice with pause. Over time, you will forge an inner calm to face life's greatest battles with the quiet confidence of a monarch. There you have it. The 5 pillars of Sung Jin-Woo's unbreakable mental strength. Use strategic weakness to turn failure into fuel. Commit to the silent grind and let your results make the noise. Adopt the lone wolf mindset to build true self-reliance. Gamify your life with the daily quest. And finally, achieve emotional mastery to become the ruler of your inner world. The system didn't just choose Sung Jin-Woo. He chose to endure pain, face the fear, and grind in the darkness. The ultimate secret of solo leveling is that the power to level up is available to anyone with the discipline to follow the rules. You are the player. You are the hunter. And in the end, you are the monarch of your own life. The choice is yours. If you're serious about this, subscribe for more self-improvement content that gives you the truth, not what you want to hear. Now let me know in the comments, what is the first thing you are going to sacrifice? Arise.